Alright guys, welcome to another game of Netrunner. Just going to play the Corp this time around. Going to try out an operation-based NBN deck I built using really only one creation control new card. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to be facing a criminal, Gabriel. See what our starting hand is. Don't like this starting hand against Gabe. So we're gonna mulligan. Hopefully we'll see some of my cheap ice. And that's probably even worse. So gotta keep it. See where I can go from here. I got a mid-season, so that's nice. All I gotta do is not die. Alright, well, let's just draw. Great. That's about the best I could hope for. If he face checks the ice, those successful demonstrations are going to really do work for me. I don't have an agenda in hand, so agenda in deck quite likely. I'll lay down an Armitage. I'd expect him to face check. Oh, he's a Desperado turn 1. Gotta love it. Run R&D, pretty standard. Let's hope he doesn't get anything too good out of it. He's pausing, so perhaps he's seeing my other Sansan. He doesn't have enough to trash it, though. I'd really like him to run HQ right now. It would just be great. And he won't. So let's see, he gets private contracts. Well, no time like the present. And it's not the most efficient way to go about it, but just want to clear it off as quickly as possible. Hopefully he doesn't have a bank job. That would be nice. Fortunately, I can't protect R&D at the moment. I've got the 2 successful demonstrations in hand, so I just need something that will end the run. Well, let's see if he gets an agenda. Seems like it's my lucky day. Oh, he'll pay 5 to trash contracts. Doing that leads me to believe he's going to run R&D again. Sure enough. Not a lot I can do about it. And will he get an agenda? He will. He will get a priority requisition. That's really unfortunate. Only 2 in this deck. And I'm just not seeing anything useful. But he did score an agenda, so I think it's time to strike. Mid-season. How many tags do I want this guy to have? Let's do a lot. Great. So now if he's smart, he'll clear off that Armitage. And now my psychographics are actually useful. Unfortunately, still I'm just in a terrible position. I don't know if even that was the right play. If I should have saved more money, I could get rid of my private contracts and I'm in real trouble. I definitely like this. Wasting his time, hitting targets he can't get into. Now, as long as he doesn't get rid of my private contracts, I can do multiple successful demonstrations next turn. Unfortunately, things just aren't looking great for me. Well, he didn't use the Armitage, so I'm definitely gonna trash it on my turn. No question about it. Oh, a beanstalk. Well, that's actually pretty nice. That's... And that'll be my turn. Still haven't seen a single piece of ice aside from that bastion, so R&D is just wide open. Very frustrating. We'll see if I can keep getting lucky. I've also only seen that one agenda so far, so still my deck is just chock full of them. And he plays a Cyber Feeder. I wonder why he's using those. And Gabe. It'd be Pheromone Gabe. And he pays to lose a tag, so he wants to clear tags. I just think it's not worth it as so much time. He discards a Xanadu. That's definitely useless. He didn't run R&D that turn, so he doesn't know what this is. Which means if he face checks it, I'll be able to pull off my other successful demonstration. I really like Successful Demonstration as a card. It's early game economy, no bones about it, because late game the runner tends not to fail runs. But when it works, boy, it really gets you ahead. I think he's going to inside job. Yep. Okay. I'm okay with that. I've got nothing in hand. Unless he wants to shut down my bastion. Not really a problem for me. It won't set me back as much as him losing that inside job. So I've stabilized, and that's really all I can hope for. I've got money, I've got decent protection on my R&D and HQ. A third piece of ice for my archives would be wonderful. But I think I want to lay down a Sansan and just have it there ready to go. Start my turn, and it's a roto turret. That's a great piece of ice to see on archives. Clear this out, and I'll lay down the Sansan. Again, I'm just hoping he doesn't have bank jobs. Don't really see bank jobs as often anymore in Criminal. It's usually just less conditional cards that people want to run. But I think it's pretty good still. And again, this deck normally would be strong against bank jobs because I don't do multiple remotes. But lack of ice is really a problem here. And he's going to put out a Corroder. Let's see what I get. Alright, let's draw. Interesting. Beal. So how many points on Beal does it take? I could put 9 on it right now. So that's 2 points for the 3. Another 6 gets me another 3 points. 5. I gotta score something else first. It's okay, let's draw, get some more options. Just hedge fund. Good thing is I'm using Bastion and not Wall of Static, so Corroder is just that tiny little bit less efficient. But with the Cyber Feeder out, it's a net 0, so no big deal. We'll get in, but with only one agenda in hand, he's 100% guaranteed to pull it. That's just how it goes. Fortunately, I think I'm in a pretty decent spot here. Still, I can't believe I've only seen 3 ice. That's pretty unfortunate. There's definitely not a low ice deck. About half the cards are ice. He's going to lay down a compromised employee. I'm just going to get rid of it. There's really no reason for that to stay on the board. Unless I draw something really nice here. That will make me want to use my actions otherwise, like an Astro Script. He's going to run. And he's going to know it's a Sun, but he can't trash it, and he's probably really not happy about that. Alright, give me an Astro Script. Oh, another hedge fund. Well, that's okay. Let's green level into a flare. Get rid of that. And we'll hedge fund again. So this is my this deck is really all about operation economy. I do have melanges as backup, but haven't drawn them. That flare will be really nice. I'd like to get it down on HQ just for that little surprise factor. He's getting some money. I thought he was about to run and trash that Sansan, but instead he's trying to lose tags, which is actually pretty good in this situation for him if he can get them all down. I have a viable defense here. So honestly, I'm just going to go for it. Just put it down. Put that down. Taking a risk here by just laying it down, but I'm really confident that he can't get in, and if I can just over-advance the Beal for the victory, then I will totally do that. Seems like he's trying to clear tags. I'll be happy to let him do it. That's pretty lame. For now, I'll just advance. So unless he starts removing a lot more tags, then I can probably pop off a Psycho combo real quick. I'd really like him to face check this remote. Alright, so he's got way too much money right now. I feel a Fem coming. Gotta deal with it. So if I advance once... Right now it's worth 2 points to me. He's got 7 tags, so I can Psycho to put another 7 counters on it. So with 8 counters, it's worth an additional 4 points. Ugh, I'm just 1 short. That's unfortunate. Really unfortunate. I needed one more credit there. If he had not gotten rid of those tags, I would have just won right off of that. But so he lays down a Crypsis, and as long as he doesn't snag that Astro Script from my hand, I've got this next turn. Awesome. Good game. That's a really bad start for me. Honestly, I got quite lucky. It all worked out in the end.